Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Sylvie, and today's practice is all about replenishing. So whether you are feeling a bit depleted and you're looking to fill up your cup, or if you're using this more as a way to maintain your energy levels, this is the practice for you. So if you're interested, get into some comfortable clothes and make your way on your mat. Wonderful. So to get started, we're going to find ourselves in a seated position, any leg variation you like, and take a few moments to land in your space, to relax in your seat, listening to your breath, sensing where you feel your breath in your body. And play the role of the observer, checking in with where you're at, maybe giving yourself a little thank you for carving the space, putting yourself at the forefront. To start this practice, we're going to do one of my favorite breathing techniques known as box breath. So essentially what we're going to do is even out our inhales and exhales and play a little bit with holds or retentions, kumbakas. So allow your face to soften, maybe your eyes closed, totally optional here. Shoulder blades relax, neck melts down, maybe a little smile on your face. Adding some counts to the breath, we're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. So all together, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 2-3 rounds on your own. The length can be different. The point here is that we want equal inhales and exhales. Creating this cyclic movement, creating a rhythm and pace with our breath to reset and replenish our entire body. Option to stay here or to add retentions. So we are going to add a retention at the top of the inhale, holding our breath. To make it equal, it would be 4 seconds as well, but finding a balance between what draws your attention and what is still comfortable. So a retention at the top and a retention at the bottom. So we'll play around with 2 rounds of that. So we would inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Beginning to add some movement. This will help even out the breath, creating that cyclic, that flow. We're going to start with rib circles. So inhale, we're going to bring our ribs around and to the front of our space. Exhale, pressing back and around. So inhale, hold, pressing back, exhale, hold. Keeping the facial features soft, listening to your body. On your next exhale, we're going to switch directions. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lift both arms up overhead. Inhale, place the left fingertips down, and exhale, sweep the right arm over to the left, stretching the side body. Evening out the inhales and exhales, applying gentle holds, allowing the breath to fall out of your nostrils on the exhale and passively fill on the inhale. Exhale, back up to center, both arms overhead. Inhale, place the right fingertips down, and exhale, sweep the left arm over to the right. Finding a balance of efforting and relaxing. Allowing our muscles to gently hug our bones, organs to relax. Giving the body an opportunity to replenish. On your next inhale, back to center, both fingertips on your mat. Exhale, we're going to gently tilt our left ear towards our left shoulder. And I'd urge you to find a spot and then back off just a little bit. Option to stay here or with your right hand. I want you to lift it up maybe 6 inches or so and pretend that you're pressing your hand into a block. This is, of course, if this feels good and you can still maintain the cyclic breath, allowing the exhale to fall out of your nostrils and inhale to passively go in. Exhale, release your hand down, tilting your neck back up to center. And exhale, tilt the right ear to the right shoulder and then back off just a little bit. Option to stay here or to play with lifting the left hand up, pretending to press down into a block. Using the breath to pace your nervous system. Exhale, lower all the way down. And inhale with care, being gentle. We're going to make our way over to tabletop. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, beginning to circle over the wrists, around the knees. Exhale to switch directions, keeping the neck neutral, gazing down at your mat. Beautiful. Exhale, we're going to extend the right foot out, big toe meets the mat, rock front to back, nice and slow. Keeping the breath nice and cyclic. Inhale, we're going to pause. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the nose, walking through to your hands. Adjusting your stance, feel free to cushion your knee or adding some blocks to create more space at the top of your mat. Inhale, open up your chest, pressing your hips forward. keeping the gaze soft. Option to look up or to look at the front of your space to keep your neck neutral. On your next exhale, you're going to apply more weight onto your left hand and inhale, lift up your right, twisting over to the right side of the room. Option to stay here, or you can grab your right thigh, opening up your hip, maybe rolling on the outer edge of your foot. Using your breath as a guide to replenish. Giving back to your body that does so much for you on a day-to-day. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, we're going to kick our right foot out to the right side of our mat, bringing our right fingertips down. You're going to put lots of pressure on the outer edge of that right foot, opening up the hip. Inhale, we're going to crawl the hands forward to the front of our space, and exhale to melt our chest down. Option to cushion our forehead with our forearms. And of course, listening to your body, we can always close up the hip and go into a traditional puppy. Allowing the muscles to melt onto your bones, softening. Resting. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, back to table. Exhale, extend the left leg long, rock front to back, super gentle, keeping the neck nice and neutral. Inhale to pause. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, rock through to your hands, adjusting your stance, supporting your joints. Inhale, press the hips forward, keeping the chest nice and broad. Smoothing out the transitions between your inhales and exhales. Exhale, begin to apply more pressure onto your right hand. Inhale, lift up the left. Twisting yourself open, finding the spot where you feel the posture, but you're not torquing. Softening all kinds of tissues, giving your body an opportunity to refuel. Exhale, we're going to bring our left fingertips back down and kicking our left foot off to the left side of our mat. Applying pressure on the outer edge of our left foot. Inhale, we're going to crawl our arms forward, and exhale, melt our chest down. Finding any variation that your body's calling for. Softening the gaze, evening out the breath. Inhale, we're going to slowly lift our gaze up. Exhale, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Brief tabletop. And inhale, bring your hands slightly above your shoulder blades, turning your fingertips out slightly. Begin to press away from your mat. Curl your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. pedaling it out here. Any movements that are calling your attention, take them now. Then we're going to find a few rounds of stillness here. Evening out the breath. Exhale, we're going to bring our left knee to our nose and inhale, rock forward, bringing your foot in between your hands. Lifting the gaze, lengthening your neck. Inhale, we're going to begin to wiggle our left foot over to the left side of our mat, both hands on the inside of our foot. Here for a few rounds of breath. Option to stay here, or you can drop down on your knees or drop to your elbows in lizard lunge. Keeping the gaze soft, using our breath as a guide. Inhale, bringing ourselves back up. Both hands on the inside of our left foot. We're going to begin to crawl over to the right corner and just off the right side of our mat. Taking our fingertips out. Inhale, lengthen the neck. Exhale, press the hips back slightly, lower your chest, as if you're doing downward dog hands. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring yourself back to a low lunge. Exhale, bring the left foot back, meeting back in downward facing dog. Checking in with the breath. Exhale, we're going to bring our right knee to our nose. Inhale, rock through, placing the foot in between your hands. Lengthening the neck. Exhale, we're going to wiggle toe our right foot over to the right side of our mat, both hands on the inside. Softening the gaze, option to stay here, or you can drop down to your knee or drop down to your elbows. Asking your body what it wants today, what it's craving for, what does it need to refuel. Inhale, we're going to bring ourselves back up, both hands still on the inside of our right foot, and make our way over to the left side. Likely one of your hands will be off the mat and crawling it just above your shoulders. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring the hip back slightly, folding your chest over, downward dog hands. We're here for 3. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands back to frame your front foot. Exhale, right foot back, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Exhale, we're going to drop our knees down, untuck our toes, hips back, child's pose. This will be our resting posture for the rest of the class, so please do any necessary adjustments to feel comfortable. even if that means flipping onto your back instead. To seal off this practice, we're going to end with a visualization, keeping the same cadence of breath we have been. On the inhale, I want you to visualize or feel your pores all over your body open up. So on the inhale, your body expands, your pores open up. You begin to fill with this breath, this energy. And on your exhale, I want you to see it concentrate at your heart. So inhale, we fill up with this energy, all 360 degrees of our body. And exhale, we bring it in. We replenish. We give ourselves the resources our body is craving. You may want to bring this to your heart. Maybe there's another area of your body that's calling for this. Maybe your hips, your neck. Maybe it's a specific intention that you're thinking of replenishing with this energy. Enjoying the stillness and a few moments of silence to play with this visual, to listen to your body and to honor what it's asking for. Continuing to gently calling yourself back. Approaching, listening to your body with kindness and care. If this is feeling wonderful for you, I invite you to stay for as long as you like, letting the recording run right through. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you continue to put yourself at the forefront, asking what you need to fill up your cup. And I look forward to practicing again with you soon. Namaste.